I want to talk with you about the Carpathia, the ship that responded to the distress call of the Titanic. It received the distress call at about 12:20 a.m., and it did something remarkable. There was another ship that ignored or possibly didn't receive the SOS, just continued on its way. But the Carpathia, it received the message and calculated that it was 4 hours away at maximum speed. The captain of the Carpathia responded by ordering all of the firemen, all of the stokers, all of the engineers up, and had them turn the boilers to full, this being a steamship. By getting them to full, they would be able to get the Carpathia's maximum speed, 14 nautical miles per hour. The captain knew that every minute that was wasted would mean another life lost, at least, in the frigid North Atlantic. The passengers were sleeping on board, unaware of the drama unfolding, and he ordered all of the steam heat to be turned off for the vessel and redirected to the engines. He notified all passengers that the vessel was on a rescue mission to the Titanic. The passengers prepared their rooms to receive the survivors. They gave up their blankets, they gave up their clothing, anything that they had brought with them, they put at the disposal of the rescue effort that they knew was going to be coming. The Carpathia was ice cold on board. The only thing that kept any heat on was the kitchens, because they were preparing tea and warm beverages for all of the hypothermia victims they would be receiving on board. They were able to manage 17.5 knots, which is just about impossible for a ship, because a ship is designed with certain contours to be optimal at its maximum cruising or maximum overall speed. But they pushed it past the limit because they knew every moment counted. The Carpathia arrived in just a little over 3 hours to the site of the Titanic wreck. When they started finding the lifeboats about a half hour later, every passenger on board was involved in the triage ward of helping save every life that they brought on board, because they knew that they were doing the great work of responding to a crisis. When I was reading about this tonight, here a month out from the election, here 12 months in from when I filed my paperwork last May, I saw the housing crisis. I saw throughout the pandemic family after family of my friends, Masonic brothers, neighbors, cashing in their chips and leaving. When I was reviewing the voter rolls in preparation for this election, the demographic between age 25 and 40 has cratered by tens of thousands over the past few years. Literally, people who wish to put down their roots in this valley and call this home for the rest of their lives have been fleeing one after another because we haven't heard their SOS. And if you're one of those families here that's still hanging on, who's grown up here, and you dream of having this place be your home, I've got all the firemen working for you. We got the stokers going. We have the engineers on the case. We're coming for you. I know I don't have a lot in this world. I have a lot of friends. I have family. But when it comes to the resources necessary to carry out this rescue mission, of dealing with the housing crisis and the human toll that it is inflicting upon the families of this valley. I'm putting everything I got into it. And I got volunteers putting in everything they've got too. We're trying to bend the fabric of politics itself in order to get this rescue mission to you in time. Because we have a shot at making the assessor's office be the engine room for data in our fight for a housing future for us all. If we don't take this for everything it's worth, it'll be another 4 years before we can send another rescue mission. Just like the passengers on board the Carpathia lent their blankets, lent their rooms, lent their clothing, and pitched in, you can be like those passengers. You're not in the engine rooms with me, but Lord knows you can give us the coal. There's a link in the description to donate. I'm Andrew Crockett, CPA, running for Santa Clara County Assessor for the June 7th, 2022 election. Love you all. Live long and prosper.